I'm Alan Dunn and I'm chairperson of the Central Region of the Cystic Fibrosis Association in South Africa. And it's a position that I've held for about 30 years. And just to explain, the Central Region is mainly Gauteng, but it also includes some of the surrounding areas as well, or anybody who does require help outside of the three established regions.
My name is Debbie Long. I'm with the KwaZulu-Natal Cystic Fibrosis Association Committee.
My name is Tessa Kershaw. I'm the treasurer of the Cape Cystic Fibrosis Association.
I'm Nikki Deshamoy. I belong to the Gauteng Central Cystic Fibrosis Association.
My name is Derek Brewer. I joined the Gauteng or Central Region Committee almost 20 years ago and I've been a part of it ever since.
My name is Ndumiso Ncube. I'm in the CF Gauteng Committee.
My name is Kimberly Kaiser. I'm part of the SACFA Central Region.
I'm Katja Ludovic and I'm part of the Central Region Cystic Fibrosis Association.
I'm Claire Ems and I'm also a member of the CF Association Central Region.
My name is Belinda Nell and I'm a member of the Central Gauteng Cystic Fibrosis and the Cystic Fibrosis New Frontiers Committees.
My name is Tanya Koorts. I'm from the Gauteng Central Region.
The way I got involved was that shortly after my daughter was diagnosed, I felt the need to make a difference for the collective CF community in my area. And then as time went on, I also became involved in the national structures, and I've been involved in this area for now over 20 years.
My inspiration for joining the committee is that I have a daughter, Christy, who is 25 years old, and she lives with cystic fibrosis.
I have a 17-year-old daughter that has CF.
My daughter has cystic fibrosis.
I'm a 45-year-old with cystic fibrosis.
I'm a cystic fibrosis patient.
I was diagnosed with CF at the age of 1.
I'm a cystic fibrosis patient.
I have cystic fibrosis.
My two sisters were born with CF and unfortunately we lost one sister to the illness in 2014.
My son was diagnosed last year at the age of 2.
My current role in the national structures is coordinator nationally, and this is in my capacity as chairperson of SACFA.
The position I currently hold is chairperson, and I've served in this role for the past 2 years.
My role in the association is to provide support for those with CF and their families.
I'm mainly responsible for some technical and website maintenance.
I'm here to spread the word and make people aware about cystic fibrosis and understand what cystic fibrosis is, especially to the Black community. I'm here to tell people that you can survive with cystic fibrosis.
I'm the social media manager.
I am on the social media team.
My role includes managing the blog as well as getting involved with spreading awareness and raising funds.
My role within these committees is to research global trends, network, coordinate activities, assist where possible, and to work on various projects for SACFA.
My main goal in the South African Cystic Fibrosis Association is to create awareness around cystic fibrosis.
Looking ahead to my hopes for the future, firstly, I would like SACFA to become a truly united body representing all CF patients and families in South Africa. And secondly, I want SACFA to increase its activity as a primary support group in South Africa and also as a driver of advocacy for better treatment of our CF patients here in South Africa.
My hopes and dreams for SACFA going forward is that we can work together as a united team, doing fundraising together. We can create the much needed awareness about cystic fibrosis throughout our country. And I'm hoping that if we pool our resources and our expertise, we can also campaign to bring in the much needed medication that is offered in first world countries into South Africa.
My hope for the future would be to assist in bringing some of these exciting new medications to South Africa as well as continuing to provide support to families of the association in Cape Town.
My hope for Cystic Fibrosis Association is to get a financial funder who would assist us greatly in a lot of projects we'd love to roll out.
My hopes for the CF community is to have better unity and stand together, that we can achieve more. That's both for regional and national levels.
My hope for the future is to help those diagnosed with cystic fibrosis obtain the best possible medication and treatment.
My hopes for the future of SACFA are that we are able to reach more and more people, and in doing so are able to raise a greater awareness for cystic fibrosis in South Africa. I also hope that we are able to gain access to potentially life-changing medications for all CF patients.
My hope moving forward for SACFA is to ensure adequate emotional and psychological support for patients as well as their families. And I'm also hoping to continue to get involved with spreading awareness and raising funds so that CF can get the treatment and the recognition that it needs around the country.
My commitment and my dreams are to unite the entire South African cystic fibrosis community and work towards eventually gaining access to life-saving CF treatments for all.
My hopes and dreams for the Cystic Fibrosis Association is that there will be enough funds to keep all our clinics open, and that everybody will be aware of cystic fibrosis the same way they are aware of AIDS and cancer.